Good morning. This morning I went out for breakfast and I saw in the parking lot there was a car show. Well, it wasn't a fancy car show that you pay money to go see. It was more like a club or some enthusiasts getting together to show off their vehicles. So as you can see, I have the Harley ready to go. Well, it's not ready to go, it's in the garage, but what does it take to make it ready to go? Put in the key, start it up, and drive off. So we're gonna head over and see what kind of cars we can look at today. Here we are. A couple of cars caught my eye. I've owned a number of 1960s era Mustangs in my day, and I also had a 57 Chevy at one time. So those are the first two we're going to look at. And will you look at this? This is a beautiful car. Well, it's not the original engine in it, I don't believe. But yeah, that's not the original shifter either. Beautiful car though. Wheels and tires, of course, are not stock. But I remember on my car, I bought these lenses that had little blue dots in them. They looked really cool when you put on the brakes. And then these rubber bumpers too, I remember having to special order those. Nice car. And next to it is one that obviously not fully restored. Sometimes guys like them this way. Just kind of leave them with a little bit of rust and, you know, dinks and dents. It's not my style, but maybe they're just in the midst of restoring as well. That could be. Let's go look at this Cutlass 442. I had a 67 Cutlass one time. I don't believe that that is an original color. I don't think that's original paint job. Old four-door Murcury. Look how big these things are. Back in the day, they had these bench seats when you could fit 3 people across. Very cool. This is what, about a 60? Oh yeah, it says right in there, 64. A more modern Challenger. Not a bad car, but that's not what I'm here to look at. How about a Ford Fairlane? What do you think? About a 1957? Be my guess. Well, I'll bet that car turns some heads, huh? Just so nice to see these cars that are 50, 60, 70 years old, and people are taking such good care of them and still making them their daily drivers. Nice looking car. Needs a little chrome, fixing up on the chrome, but looks like they did a nice job on the paint. Whenever I see these coupes, I'm reminded of American Graffiti when John Milner had a car kind of like this. Very nice. There. We'll give John Barrett free advertising, right? Can't fit too many people in here, can ya? What's the deal with fuzzy dice? Never quite understood it. I guess it's a 50s thing. I don't know. I wasn't around in the 50s, but it's possible. Look at this. This is a more modern Cadillac. I would say this is, what, something from maybe the 80s or 90s. I'm not real good with Cadillacs, but look what they did to the door. Look at that. I forget what they call that. It's not a gull wing, but gull wing is when they come straight up. But that is really something. Imagine doing that to a Cadillac. Absolutely amazing. That's funny. And of course trucks can get in the picture too. Look at all these louvers. that they did on the side. That's a lot of work, isn't it? Very nice. Boys, this car is spick and span. Wow. Very well done. That paint is just like a mirror. This might be one of the better vehicles here. Look at that. Really nice. Windshield wipers come down from the top. Of course, all these gauges and everything on here is up to date and modified. Very cool though. Really, really nice. Wow. They have a New York 1947 license plate on this. What is this? A Continental? Lincoln Continental. Look at this. Is that like venting on the hood? I think some of these guys that are here are older than their cars. They might have been original owners. Look at that. Remember they used to call that the Continental tire package? When you have that tire on the back, your back bumper. All cars weren't sold with that. That was an addition. As were these skirts that cover up the tires. They paid extra money for those. I'm pretty sure that if you wanted the Continental tire package and the skirts I'm looking at right now, I think you paid extra for that. Really, really nice. Yeah, that interior has, I would think that this is not what it looked like originally, but maybe. It's possible. This is a V12 engine. Will you look at that? Holy cow. That is incredible. Wow. That's amazing. Is that an oil bath air filter? Well, there's about I'd say a 67 Fairlane. I'll ask him, I'll find out. That's what it looks like to me anyway. 68 maybe. Very nice. And I guess I got to talk over this or I'm going to get a copyright hit for playing that music, right? So, I should have stayed with my first inclination. It was a 67. Well, this one's a little worse for wear, but nevertheless, nice looking car. There's always value when it's two-door, isn't it? And I don't even know what to tell you about this. Wow. Got a Corvette engine in it. And that's not hard to figure out. It says Corvette. A little bit of custom work on this, huh? Honestly, I don't even know. Is it a Murcury? I can't even tell what this started out as. Looks nice now though. And there goes a Cutlass. I'm gonna guess that's about a 67, 68, probably 68, that Cutlass there. Nice car. One more to look at, and I think we're gonna call it a day because I just love the fins on this car. Wait till you see this. Can you believe that? Oh my goodness, Eldorado. Look at the size of those fins. Man, that looks like it's about to take off from NASA or something. Holy cow. They look like rockets. Absolutely amazing. Very nice. Looks like it's still a work in progress. But interesting car nevertheless. Well, I think that's going to do it for today. I don't know if you're a car enthusiast or not, but I hope you enjoyed looking at all these different vehicles. I like cars. I can't say that, you know, I'm really super knowledgeable. I've owned my share of cars over the years, but it's nice to talk to guys. You know, they always have a super interest in their own vehicles, and they give you information. You find things out that you never knew before. I was talking to that guy with the 47 Lincoln there, and he said that that was just standard, and that started the Continental Tire craze on all the vehicles. So I thought it was an extra package that you bought, but no, turns out that was just that was it. That was the original. And speaking of original, here's mine. This is my Harley. I had that painted at the 100-year Harley-Davidson celebration in Milwaukee, when I lived in Milwaukee. So I've had this bike for 20 years. I hope you enjoyed this visit. I know I sure did. As always, I encourage you to like and share the videos. Leave your comments down below. If you haven't already, please click my face in the corner to subscribe. And don't forget to ring that bell icon way up at the top. That way you'll know when I post new videos. Thanks again, I'm Mark, and this is the Average Me Channel.